I want you to think about this. Joseph Smith said he used golden plates to translate the Book of Mormon by speaking to a Skywalker, or the messenger of Christianity. Just like the Vatican has golden plates where they put the Eucharist in for you to take and then remove the Eucharist or Eucharist while they hold it up to the sun to see the Skywalker. Or over a reflection pool. I want you to think about this. Tackle a tabernacle. Become a stormtrooper. See an Ewok, the energy that walks. In the bow of a cloud, the seven seals of Revelation. Luke, find the Skywalker, and I can find the Skywalker. Let me hold your Han so you don't have to go solo. I got Chewbacca. Did Rey really use a golden plate to find the Skywalkers? And can you tackle a tabernacle to find them? Cut out my tongue. Somebody asked me the secret to a good marriage. Keeping an eye out for low-life military scum like my neighbors Al and Jerry and other military men who go against the word they gave their God, their family, and their country to protect American citizens like me, and assume, because they would jump at the first chance to fornicate with women outside of their marriage, other men will too. And the words become flesh, quantum field theories, local manifestations of energy into matter. The seven seals of a rainbow reveals a body of light that is real light when all seven seals unite in the covenant that arcs the Ark of the Covenant, that sacrifices itself to give you your daily bread, your last supper, and the water that turns into wine so you can have your baby in a manger, and also so a woman can create the ATP that builds her baby's biology. All that information, all of those miracles of Jesus, that body of light that Israelite sacrificing itself, those words actually turn into flesh, utilizing quantum field theory's local manifestations of energy into matter. Got my package from Amazon? Alexa, you want to run your Autobots like Optimus Prime? It all starts on Prime Day. Helly Hansen makes me hella handsome while I lend a helping hand, son, because honesty and integrity are part of their corporate policy. When I trek the mountains and travel the seven seas, Helly Hansen makes it a breeze. And the words become flesh. Bible, by the bull, shit. About an evil man named Jesus who had the healing properties of the only Son of God in the sky and called them Christ's sins, and gathered a flock of Christ's sins or followers to continue hiding that information to take advantage of women. The nation of Christ's sins. Cocaina! No, Ernie and his do-rag. When Ernie was reporting all of the sodomy, bestiality, pedophilia, necrophilia, and desecration of U.S. soldiers' bodies for extortion or Christian conversion therapy, Ernie was told to join a gang because the laws don't protect Muslims or sand niggers. So I could either convert to Christianity or join a gang. Side topic: psychological operations, unconventional warfare tactics. Sophie just got a bath so I could kickstart my olfactory, or the foundation behind my memorization that holds the neuroplasticity of my psychology and memory that built my dexterity. Now, the 7 swords from the 7 lords of Telemarine can cut the 7 seals needed to raise a king in the covenant that arcs the Ark of the Covenant. Now repair your synesthesia, son. Sincerely, the Inklings. You think about synesthesia, seeing and tasting light, and then reading about the 7 archangels that exist in the 7 arcs that angle, and when they unite, they create the first and the last body of light that Israelite that comes from our future and our past. Think how magnificent that is? The 7 arcs that angle contain 7 archangels in the covenant that arcs the Ark of the Covenant. What is a covenant in Abrahamic religions? A rainbow. Where does it exist? the 7 seals of revelation. A revelation. What is a revelation? An epiphany of knowledge. An Ark of the Covenant. The covenant is in the sky in the 7 seals of revelation for all of humanity. It's not some box buried somewhere for only a few men. Right? Under the soul of a man's temple resides Iris, the gateway that is small and narrow, or the Holy Grail. Getting ready to make my super drink, but something to think about. Alexander Fleming in 1928 discovered penicillin at St. Mary's Hospital. Bacteriologist. I'm going to use this whole bottle for one drink. Now, what we don't tell you about Alexander Fleming is he was infatuated with the daily bread the Vatican used to cast out demons in people. And what we don't tell you today is you can make pure penicillin to heal your body on bread, on your daily bread, just like the Vatican does. Now imagine if you were deathly ill or sickly and we put you in a ketogenic state to purge all the heavy metals, toxins, and carcinogens out of your body, right? Inducing apoptosis and autophagy while giving you your daily bread with a dose of penicillin. Back in the day, it'd be a miracle that the Vatican wouldn't tell you how it works. I got this Kanye I Saw Ya from Winco that's got great prices for couples on the go. I'm going to marinate it in this meat seasoning. It's 11 o'clock, and then I'm going to let it sit for 6 hours, letting the seasoning and the natural enzymes in the meat break everything down and get nice and tender. Right? It's going to make a beautiful Kanye asada sandwiches or tacos when it's at 5:30 or so, 6 o'clock, after it's marinating for 6 hours and it's nice and tender. I'm going to grill it in a pan with no oil on super high heat, searing each side, right? Mimicking barbecued Kanye asada in the West, and you'll never know the difference. My wife made me chicken nuggets, fry sauce. Light mitochondria, DNA. It's the only way. Didn't get enough sun in the summer, now your health's a bummer. Who you gonna call? Courtney Hunt, MD, and Genetic Protocol. The 7 arcs that angle in the 7 seals of Revelation hold an apocalypse, or the 7 archangels that unite to create the first and the last body of light that comes from our future and our past. The singularity of every religion, even Christianity, that turns one seed into 100 bushels, turns water into wine, kills the bacteria that creates leprosy, curing lepers, walks on water, leaves invisible footprints on the beach, sacrifices itself for your carnal sins of temptation to create the ATP of every baby's biology. G is us, right? There's a body of light that is real light when the 7 seals unite in the covenant that arcs the Ark of the Covenant, with a halo upon its head, fiery pillars for legs, lightning for hair, staff, scepter in one hand, yellow book or scroll light in the other, that Christianity calls Jesus, that sacrifices itself for all babies. Some more cryptography from me for you, right? The birth of a dragon. Right? Enter the dragon, drag on, using T as your empty calorie, and you'll have a metamorphosis under ketosis and turn into Cato. Right? Bruce Lee used to tell everybody he actually turned into Cato to heal his injuries and give him superhuman strength, or unlock his ball of chi, his biology. You think about that? In human biology, we know when you're just an egg and a sperm, in the absence of sugar, it turns on the epigenetics that unfurls the RNA and DNA of your nucleotides to build all of your organs and muscles in the first place. And if you recreate that environment, you can use it to heal you, kind of like your mom did in your first room within a womb.